Hey there everyone, I'm Atwight, and welcome back to Tales of Destiny! Last time we went to the Hidden Temple, where we got the boot disc, and we did one of my favorite glitches in the game. Or actually, it is my favorite glitch in the game. We got Glitchy, or Glitch Ignitos. And today, we are gonna do some more optional side stuff before we go back to Rutee with the boot disc. And as I said, last time I went and I leveled up a little bit in the Hidden Temple. I am now level 34 with Stahn. And exactly level 34 is a reason for that, as which you will see in a minute or two. But of course, when you level grind a little bit, you will also get some new moves. So let's go. Everyone got new moves actually. So Stahn actually got Philia Tornado now, finally. Shoots up a tornado of lava from the ground. Yeah, it's pretty good, but as I said before, I don't really like having Stahn as a mage. And he also finally learned Dragon Blade. You know, the move that Leon got in the low 20s, Stahn gets in the 30s. It's a little bit unfair, but oh well, I can't complain. But as I said before, I love Dragon Blade. It is one of the best skills in the game for me. And then we have Bruiser. Yes, he actually got a new move too. He got Hurricane, which I feel should be a wind elemental spell instead of a physical move for Bruiser, but okay. A Hurricane-like combo attack, which is basically just what he needs, just to use his very high attack. Then we have Garr. He learned Mirage, which is a interesting skill, but to be quite honest, I don't think it is too helpful. Garr will teleport, yes, teleport, above the enemy, and he will come down and thrusting his sword or his weapon into the enemy's head, Zelda style. Okay, that's not bad. But of course, since we now have a Swordian for Garr, he also learned a lot of spells. He got Storm, which we already seen, Arrow Stream, which is basically multiple wind arrows in one spell, Whirlwind, which is a very good spell, but it takes a little bit too long to cast and the TP cost is pretty damn high. And he got Air Slash, which we already seen, and whoa, 40 TP, really? That's a lot. Then we have Chelsea, which is the one that leveled up the most. She learned Shock Arrow and Speed Arrow. Shock Arrow is your typical shoot an arrow and lightning strikes, just like Chester had. Except though in this game it seems like the lightning strike got a little bit bigger area of effect, because the lightning will stop other enemies too. That's not even close. Don't know what that is, and probably just a glitch, but I like it. And she gets Speed Arrow, which is in my opinion one of the better arrow skills. Shoots a high speed arrow with excellent penetration power. Very, very good. And then we have Philia. She learned Fear Flare, which Stahn already have, I think, but okay. Fires off multiple rounds of fireballs at the enemy. Yeah, Ifrit actually used that in Tales of Eternia against me, and it's basically the same move here. It's basically a mini meteor swarm, basically. And Rutee, she got some very interesting skills. She got Icicle. Bad memories, bad memories. She got Icicle, and she got Nurse. And Nurse will of course heal every party member that is in the battle. Very, very good. Oh, okay, that took way too long for me, but oh well. As you see, I am back at Home Sweet Home, and the music changed a little bit. Captain, isn't that sky scary? It looks like something's gonna happen. Yeah, the laser blast that we saw last time was right outside this village, so the people are scared, and I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, and you hear the music is a lot more dire now, and to be honest, I actually really like this music. But anyway, we are now in Stahn's Uncle Bob's house. And if you go over here, you will find his hidden cellar. which actually got some treasures in it. We get a rune bottle, winged boots, and a red sage. Now we could actually have come down here a lot earlier, but in my opinion it wasn't worth it, because yes, there are different items depending on when you go down here in the game. The reason I didn't really tell you about this place is because, well, I think it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it until now. I mean, the first time you can only get 3 green gels, I believe, and that's not helpful at all. Anyway though, as I said, I'm level 34. And the reason for that is, of course, this thing. Stahn needs to be level 33 for this one, and Dymlos at 34. There are words engraved and a monument. Spirits, do don the dress of fire. I don't like this, go so slow. To dance the waltz of heaven and earth. What is its name? That would be Firestorm. Thrice shall the mighty warrior strike terror into his foe. What is its name? That would be Kick Attack. An explosion with a dragon's might shall repeat. And Stahn just learned Shoryuken. I always heard that, but no. He learned Dragon Toss, which in my opinion is one of the most situational sacred skills of all. And because of it, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm gonna show it off just because I can. Throws down enemies after they are tossed into the air with multiple kicks. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good skill. It's just very situational, and it can be a little bit hard to use, but I will try it out right now. Oh, perfect! We have a vulture here. Okay, let's see. They are mine. Yeah, it's a good skill. The problem though is that it's a little bit hard to hit grounded enemies with sometimes. But as you see, it looks pretty cool though. But as you also saw there, I actually missed the enemy on the ground. And I'm using all my TP right now. But if you want to use it, go right ahead. It's just that I am not a huge fan of it because, well, an enemy usually needs to be either very tall or flying to actually get hit. But that's really all that I want to show on this continent. There's of course more optional stuff to do, so I'm gonna meet you guys at the next place that have some optional stuff for us to do. Alrighty, welcome back to Armida Village, and wow, the sad music is still here, huh? It seems like people really think this is the end of the world, and I really can't blame them at all. Anyway, we want to talk to this lady. Oh, there we go.
Huh? Oh, it's you, Gale. Did you come back to get what you forgot?
Huh?
Yes, you always forget at least one thing. I think you're about the only one who forgets to take the lunch before going to exchange them.
And Stahn was forced to take 500 lunts. There must be some kind of misunderstanding.
What are you talking about? I'm going back to sleep. So, get on your way. By the way, I want fish for dinner.
She's half asleep. I mean, sleep. Okay, that's pretty funny. But yeah, she thought that Stahn was a guy called Gale, who went to exchange some lens. Now, the closest lens exchanging place is, of course, Darishid, so I guess we should go and see if maybe that Gale guy is over in Darishid. Because we don't want to steal the lens, do we? Well, actually we can, but we won't really get anything out of it. So instead, let's talk to this guy. I came all the way here and forgot to bring the lens for exchange. It's a pain to go back again, and that old hag won't bother bringing it over for me. This is the grandchild of the old woman who gave you the lens by mistake in Armida. Should you return the lens? No, I don't want to return it. Yes, I want to return it. Yes, I do. Excuse me. What do you want? This is from your grandmother. Lens? Oh, you guys came here just to give them to me? You know, I came here to do the exchange, but I forgot the lens. How do you even do that? I don't know. I was wondering if I should go back to get it. Thanks. Hey, I should give you something for your troubles. I rode on this to get here, but I don't need it anymore. I want you to have it. And we got a tricycle. He rode a tricycle here to exchange the lens. Well, I should buy some weapons and go home. Yeah, because a tricycle doesn't really help much. So we got the tricycle, a small 3-wheeled vehicle. I'm sorry, but the picture of Gale just riding a tricycle out of town is just hilarious to me. And actually, this thing is actually quite helpful, because you can equip it as an accessory. And when you go out of town, you will actually not get into any encounters. But as you see, you go pretty slow. And just the thought of Stahn just the picture of Stahn going on a tricycle on the world map is just hilarious to me. I mean, I can just picture Stahn go, "You can't catch me on a tricycle," even though he's going so much slower than he usually does. And he thinks he can't be caught by the enemies, but the enemies are just laughing their asses off because this looks so stupid. And really, how does it not even work? A tricycle helps you from being ambushed by enemies. And if it's so helpful, why don't every town have a rental area for tricycles? I mean, you're going outside of town, here, take a tricycle, you need it, you will need it, you won't be ambushed by enemies. It's just so stupid. But, oh my god, I'm so stupid, oh my god, I don't even know what to say except for oh my god and it's stupid. I don't find the tricycle that helpful, to be quite honest, but it's very good for a laugh. I'll give it that. Of course, though, it will not work in dungeons, sadly, but oh well. Anyway, there is 2 more things that I want to do, and they are actually both in the village of Moreau. So, I'm gonna meet you guys back over at Moreau. Okay, I didn't really need to cut that because it went very, very fast. I kind of forgot how close Moreau actually was, but oh well. So, as I said before, I usually have Johnny as my 6th party member, and even though Bruiser he's been doing pretty well lately, I think it's about time I go and get Johnny. So I'm gonna unequip Bruiser, and maybe I'll come back for him later on. Maybe. We'll see. But there's actually also a new minigame we can play in town. The problem is I can't really remember where it is. Oh, here's Johnny too. Is it you I have to play? Our colleagues are back from Terrassi. No, it's not. Is it you? We really love to play. If you think you can beat us, talk to one near the statue of... Okay. It's you then! Hey, do you want to play a game? If you win, I'll give you something good. Do you want to play? No, I don't want to. I wait to challenge. And the music just stops. Yeah, the game that this cat will play with you is pretty much the Ishitori game that we had in Tales of Fantasia. And you know that I suck at those games. But unlike Fantasia though, since this game doesn't have any titles, there is no Ishitori Master title to get. Instead, you will get an elixir and that's it. It's really not that great. Yes, explain the rules. This is a game to pick stones. We take turns and take stones from a pile. The person who picks the last stone is the loser. You can pick up 3 stones at a time, but you can't pass on your turn. You have 3 seconds to pick a stone. If you can't make up your mind, you'll have to take the number that you have selected. If you want to quit, cancel when you choose the number. Okay, let's start. 21 stones. No, I don't want to. Here we go. 2. Then I take 1. I already lost, haven't I? Probably. 17 left. Yeah, I'm just doing this to show you pretty much because there is no way I'm actually gonna win this. I can be smart at times, but under pressure like this, no way. No way. Yeah, I already lost this. I see that now. Or actually, yeah. No, yeah. I will 3. Okay, fine, I'll take 1. Yeah, I lost. I don't really care. Anyway, hey Johnny, what's up? Yo, you came to see me because you missed my songs? Sure. There are too many members in the party. Who will leave? Chelsea or Bruiser? Well, I want Bruiser to leave, but before I kick him out, I'm gonna tell you this. If you go back, if you send Chelsea back, and you actually go back to Heidelberg Castle, Chelsea will be sitting there again, and she will play Queen again with the gorgeous cape, even though we already picked it up. So you can actually get 15 gorgeous capes by doing this, but to be quite honest, I don't really care about that. So Bruiser, sorry bro, you're doing good, but it's time for you to go. I'll be waiting at the arena if you need me. I'm the champion until you show up there again. And Bruiser left the party, but groovy baby! If you need my tunes, I'll hang with you. And Johnny joined the party, and he is level 20, so actually it's not that bad. Now, remember we actually got a new weapon for him, and wow, it's actually pretty good. 271, wow. A lot better than I remember, actually. And I guess we should give him a new armor. If I actually have something, I do not, wow. Well, the Mythril chain is good enough. And let's see, Mythril Tiara. Let's upgrade his Talisman to a blue one instead. There we go. And Johnny's back, baby. Oh yeah! But now, you would think, okay, there's not more for us to do here. Well, actually there is. If I can remember where the exit is. This is the harbor. Damn it! Remember when we went to the cave tomorrow? There was one of those sacred text stone slabs that I couldn't get. So how about we just go back to the cave and we get that sacred text while we are still here, since we are definitely on a high enough level to get this one. I mean, I think I could actually gotten this after I defeated the king. I'm not even kidding. You really don't need to be high level for this one. Can't remember exact what the level is, but I do remember that it's not high at all. So let's go and let's see if we can actually find that slab. I can't really remember where it was. Oh, yes, I do remember. It's right there, actually. Oh, there's the stairs. Eyes, please work with me here. Let's see. Some works are engraved, blah blah blah. Our red meteor shall split into 2 and descend upon the ground. What is its name? Well, I wish it was Meteor Storm, but no, it's Fireball. Firestorm. Oh, it would be nice, but no, Fireball. A bright red sword tears the sky in an infinite spiral. What is its name? That would be Spin Slash. A flame that spans the skies like a phoenix in flight. And we get Spin Flare, which is a pretty good skill in my opinion, at least now. Later on it might not be that helpful. But how about we at least check it out? It should look familiar to some of you at least. Let's see. No. They're mine. That's not it, Stahn. Be nice. Did I put the wrong skill on? Oh! Yes, I did. Oops. Spin flare. There we go. Yep, it's Rising Phoenix. And it looks damn cool in this game. It's not as strong though as you see, but it's still damn good. I actually really like this one, even though later on it's really not that helpful. But I always like Rising Phoenix, so yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But with that, I think we're gonna end this off, and next time, now that we got both the boot disc and an assistant for Raker, it's time to make Rutee fly. Can't wait to see that. It's definitely gonna be interesting, that's for sure. So, I thank you all for watching, and I see you all then.